So
First and foremost, though, I want to thank you for making it to this event because I know you're all the way in Switzerland. Okay, and it's early in the morning, so thank you so much for making it. But let's hop into your dream interpretation. Let's talk about it. What is the first dream? Let's start with the first dream.
so it's the one with a lot of details. So my oldest sister and her husband bought a snake, so it's not just them. My sisters are there. I remember seeing my mother and one of my youngest nephew. And I'm worried because the snake is long. It's really long. His body is black and silver, and it's just...
It was black, you said?
Black and silver.
Okay.
And I just remember his body just surrounding the room where the family was. And I'm trying to talk to my sister that she doesn't seem to be worried. She's super chill. And now it's about the details that I noticed. All three of my sisters were dressed the same. High heels, and the shirt was different color for each of them.
And you said how did you feel emotionally again, just to hear it in your own words?
I'm worried. It's like, for me, the snake it's a danger to my family. And I try to warn my sister, try to understand why she thought buying a snake was a good idea. And she doesn't seem to worry like me, so I'm nervous. I don't feel well. I don't feel safe. So I decided to go. I'm not sleeping in this house with this snake that's here. And
so you left the house?
I left the room, and I was thinking about places where I could spend the night because there was no way I was staying in this house with the snake.
Yeah.
And before I woke up, I don't know why, I had branches in my pants, and
You had what?
Branches in my pants. I just got branches in my pants.
Wrenches, like the tool?
Little branches, that you found on trees. I don't
know. Branches. Okay, got it. Branches in your pants.
So before I don't know how it got there.
Okay.
I just realized that. I tried to get rid of the branches, and I intend to leave this house. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'm leaving. I don't want to stay there. And that's when I basically woke up.
Okay. First and foremost, as I always say, you go into prayer and meditation and ask for clarity on what this means. But intuitively and prophetically, I feel like this is foundational. And this entity may have been able to enter the house of your family, right? And your foundation through the in-law. I feel like it's an entity that's coming through, again, his bloodline, that is seeking to access your bloodline. And because there is a covenant that's been made through marriage, you're picking that up, Diane. You're picking that up. Now, how do you feel about this person in general, like in the natural, just as a person?
Well, it's mixed feelings. Even though I personally didn't have problems with him. We speak really easily with each other. But it's not the kind of person in which I would confide. Yeah,
so you feel like you can't
talk to him about personal things.
You don't feel like you can trust him, in other words? Do you feel like you can trust him intuitively? Just what does your gut tell you?
No.
Right. So that's information. All right. I looked up a black and silver snake. What I found is the gray rat snake. Okay. Now it is also commonly known as the central rat snake or chicken snake, midland rat snake, or pilot black snake. This is specifically a kind of snake that shows up in the black and silver color that you spoke of. But yeah, this sounds like a foundational entity that is trying to gain access through this covenant. Now, with the branches or that material showing up in your pants and your desire to leave the space may have that may be indicating some pollutant type of, residue that you were picking up on. Okay. But your desire to leave is telling you that you may need to create a boundary there. Focus on setting up sacred boundaries with this person, just because they come from a bloodline that has already been infiltrated by this being, this entity, this snake, this serpentine spirit. Now, did it seem like a boa constrictor, like a snake that could constrict you, or was it just kind of?
Excuse me, something. It's a fly.
Oh, girl, you literally just scared. No, it's okay. It's okay. As long as are you okay?
Yes, I was just surprised because I was so concentrated
I gotcha.
on your voice that I didn't realize there was a fly on my feet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So with that being said, I would just set up boundaries, my love, because you're seeing something in the spiritual realm that is informing you on this person's bloodline and their foundation. Also, the fact that they may be controlled by this spirit, this serpentine spirit. If the snake was beside this person's crown, their head, which is again the house of your authority, that's a thing that needs to be, you need to observe that and take the information, therein. And what I intuitively feel is this person is controlled by entities that may be of, what I can tell you is that it's a serpent spirit, and serpent spirits tend to be nefarious, okay? Especially with the black. And take just take it into meditation, take it into prayer, girl. But that's symbolic. I feel like that stands out to me. You said she bought it. She bought the snake that was beside his head, right? That's what we're talking about.
Well, what I wrote was that they both bought the snake.
Okay. So also, there's so many things that I feel like this is going to unfold. Understand that dreams show up, they manifest in part. So this may allow you to put pieces together later on down the road. You recorded it, right? So as you continue to dream, you'll be able to connect common denominators. And I can only speak on what I'm feeling intuitively. So there is an exchange here. There's some transaction that has brought this snake, this deceptive essence or energy, into your field, but also into their relationship. This snake being beside the man's head, right? Your in-law, the brother-in-law's head. It may have some influence over his mind. So again, neutralize. Just, and take this back into meditation and prayer, and then also take time to allow your dream space to unfold. And then eventually you can connect common denominators and inform yourself on what you may need to know moving forward. Okay? Okay. So let's move on to the next dream, the second dream.